Currently
Well,
watching
not
a
too
commercial?
much. No, currently waiting for the stream to show up.
And then you're going to be watching a commercial. Got it.
Yep.
It is kind of ridiculous how high our pop is, given that population doesn't matter as much for in-game high score as does wins.
Yeah.
I think we figured out even if we dump literally every bit of money in the population, we're still losing out by doing what we're doing.
Right. Okay, so it's
Let's see here.
still on the past broadcast pile. I need to wait for it to build up to a minute so that it
Did we
actually
clear out
shows up
Anton
as
Navarro?
live. No, we just connected Anti Navarro.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay,
technically
now you're good.
September is from our perspective where we're supposed to open up Wakanda, but I don't know. I still find it better to open it up right now to get so that way we don't have to worry about the stockpile for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think that's all the cities that need to be no cubed.
Yep.
So here is the moment of ultimate destiny, where we've got to make sure that we open up this during the second fortnight, and we immediately just rush over and drop off the station at Kolkata.
Yep.
Are you actually watching the video now?
Yeah.
Okay. They finally decided to stop shoving commercials down your throat.
Yeah, there was no commercials this time actually, which is nice.
I'm a bit surprised that there were no commercials. So let's get the music started. Let's. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this one. Okay. Soft enough so that way it can be easily background noise. Alright. So, I believe we're up to 10 epidemics, are we?
I think so.
Jesus. Let's see if
and
let's see if our
I'm
city cards are up
guessing
to date. Let's just see that. Yeah, our city cards are definitely not up to date for up to 10 here.
yeah, I think we added 2 black, 1 blue.
Well, I know it's literally impossible for us to have added any yellow because we've already maxed that out. So, no reason to count those again. Somebody said something on my phone? Nobody said anything on my phone. I'm insane. We also need to double check we have the right number of ration events anyway, so. I think we're kind of getting to the point once this deck finally starts getting meaty, like around 20 or so, we can finally start getting rid of some city cards. And 20 seems comically low number of infection cards, to be honest. So yeah, what is it that we are going to do is delay the first fortnight. Like, I don't think we're going to explore the first night for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any searches that we need to do while I'm searching through the deck here? I think we've unlocked everything that's important.
Yeah, I think we've unlocked all of the companions since we got both St. Petersburg and Anti-Navarro. And we got Frankfurt a while ago, in Paris, and then all the yellows in America are like one-time effects.
Yeah. We tend to stay away from the one-time effects of most searches.
Oh, you didn't want Ratland?
Okay, according to this, 26.
That one was irrationed.
Okay. Okay, so we actually did separate out our ration events then. Okay, according to this, 26 blues. According to this, 14 black. And obviously 24 yellow. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 64.
64. Which is
1,
definitely
2,
above the 63 for 10
3,
epidemics.
4. I've been keeping up with the unrationed event count? Jeez. Thought we had more unrationed events.
No, we get one per reckon.
Eh. So what's our deck gonna look like? There we go. We should set up for this month, I guess.
Alright, reset the trackers.
Mm-hmm. You have not opened Africa. We have opened up Africa. Guys, we gotta triangulate the signals? In other words, we're going to build a yellow satellite.
Yeah, you know what? We could actually do that this fortnight.
Probably, well, I mean, the only thing that does...
Yeah, it doesn't do anything useful.
Doesn't really do anything, but I'm pretty sure this fortnight we're going to have bonus actions to do it.
Right.
Since what we're planning is for the second fortnight is just a straight up, like, the situation we want to be in is like, we recon, we connect up we connect up 3 cities, the 1 city we automatically add and 2 more. So that means we want to be here and then build our final supply center. So trying to get the signals could be done either fortnight. I'm just saying we're going to have extra actions the first one.
This one. Yeah.
Also, there's a really greedy snap point somewhere around here. Alright, so we should have 3 cubes in the reserve. Yep. Let us evenly supply the grid. The grid has been roughly evenly supplied. In fact, I would have to say it's been exactly evenly supplied.
Yeah. 48/8, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we are not going to scientist.
Are we now?
Also, we don't know what these cards are until after we've infected the grid.
Yeah, but knowing what these cards are doesn't change anything. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing that having these cards changes what infecting the grid does for us.
Yep.
Right, so... are we not going to have the scientist?
I don't think so, because basically Sprinkler gonna sprinkle, and then we have one spot to go back to.
But isn't the plan to annihilate everything that isn't Sprinkler down? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the plan? Annihilate everything that isn't Sprinkler down.
Well, I just feel like doing the scientist for just getting Madagascar down is not really worth it, whereas first
Okay.
fortnight of
September?
Of August,
Of August. Yeah.
it's gonna be critical to
Fair enough. Anyway, let's
get all the spots.
guess we should infect the grid. Kourou, Paris, and Frankfurt. Istanbul, Frankfurt, and Tripoli. And Tripoli. And finally, Madagascar, London, and Paris. Well, I mean, you know, Sprinkler gonna sprinkle. I think Sprinkler is in the game.
Yes.
So obviously, the guy who constructs stuff is going to be in the game. And, you know, he's pretty much going to be in almost every game.
Yeah. He's clutch until December.
So we don't need a ratio operator just yet. Immunologist, technically this
Whoa.
is the first month he can actually do something, but other than that, worthless. So that honestly just leaves discard 2 player cards, take a city or produce supplies from the player discard pile, the sanitation officer, or the science bro, which you said you don't want.
Well, it seemed like moving cubes around to the sprinkler.
So you're saying
I guess if
that
we're
guy?
literally just all standing on sprinkler zone. Yeah, if we're all standing on the sprinkler, then I guess scientist can do what scientist does.
Let's see here. What would I mean, the scientist can remote treat, but like effectively you'd only get radio operator for the radio operator ability where he just gives supplies to everybody. And effectively you'd get the sanitation officer because he would get more produce supplies into his hand and just spams produce supplies on Istanbul.
Yeah.
To which the farmer
also
goes,
be a
"Thank you
GIF."
very much."
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get rid of Madagascar now and thin out our thin as fuck deck, then that's a thing that can be done.
I mean, honestly, our deck is too thin. You know?
Yeah. Well,
But then again, we've also never had 10 epidemics. Speaking of which, our deck size will be 84.
So the top 4 are sets of 9, and the bottom 6 are sets of 8.
I don't know. I'll just assume you did the math correctly. Just do it where I copy it down somewhere. So, what's our third guy gonna be? I could see arguments for all 3 of these.
Whoops.
So team wise, like all of them have their benefits. At the very least, if we have the scientist in there, if Anthony Navarro gets out of hand, we can say screw that shit. If we have the sanitation officer, like cubes will literally never be a problem.
I think the radio operator, and we get a supply center on Madagascar, and then he can just chill there and spread communist propaganda to the sprinkler.
Okay. So, radio operator that just chills at Madagascar.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so did anybody get a labor hand? Looks two
well,
hands
this one
with 2 yellows.
Is apparently a jagged blue. This one. Yeah, we have 2 hands with 2 yellows. So.
Okay, I'd go those in a black.
What?
2 yellows and a black for the labor.
Okay.
Sprinkler's hand is gonna be full of garbage.
Yeah. Like, no matter what, Sprinkler's hand is gonna be full of garbage, so. Guess we'll just make it the guy who already has some garbage in his hand.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, my dog is whining a little bit. I'm going to step away real quick. Could you, like, write down the number layout for this? 10 decks, 74.
Yeah,
10 decks, 84 cards.
I'll DM you on Discord since my types with the controller skills are garbage.
Sorry about that. My dog was caught on the other side of the house. She was whining. I was wondering where she was.
Yep.
Okay, so we decided our players. We've doled out the cards. You said you copied over some statistical numbers for me.
Yeah, and we gave our guy that never spends his cards the ability to spend cards, right?
Let's see here. Yeah, from the reserve. You can remote treat
Gotcha.
from the reserve. Which, only 3 actions this round, but more future rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's discarding a card too. It's not just revealing one like the other ability you have with that.
Right.
Okay. So, roll to see who goes first. Looks like it is our builder.
But the builder can't build.
I know.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you what the builder does.
Get set up to satellite some yellows.
I mean, sure, I could do that. I could just go drop a satellite over at Lagos. One. After, using 2 supply cubes. Two supply cubes, free move, slide to the right. Drop the supply cubes to build a tower. Oh, look at that. We've
Whoa.
triangulated the
Are
signals.
you sure you want to build the tower in my eggs instead of soap?
Why soap?
Because my eggs is already maxed out.
Oh, so you're saying since it'll never have a station, might as well build it where there might be a station. Got it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, I've already used 2 actions. We've completed one of our 3 objectives, Brian. My third action is... my third and fourth actions are just get 4 supply cubes.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have done that while I was at Vormir. Of course. Well, there's an epidemic. We have gotten Istanbul.
Not Constantinople now?
Sure. Madagascar, and of course we see Paris at the bottom of the stack. All right, Farmer Steve. What's our Farmer Steve gonna do?
So I'm going to go to Cairo, give Cairo. That's 2 actions. Third action is I'm going to discard soap to take one from the reserves and put it on soap. And fourth action is to sprinkler on Istanbul. Because you're standing on soap and it gets it out of the reserve.
Okay, fine. You're gonna sprinkler as in you produce 2 and drop those 2?
Yeah. Sprinklering onto Sprinkler Central.
Okay. Aha, the tower is preserved. Hmm. Okay. Paris Broken Link. Denver? The other soap card?
The other soap card.
Okay. Alright, so this is communist propaganda. I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, he could give a yellow cure to Bob the Builder
Mm-hmm.
with 3 of the actions, and then a 4th action is to produce.
Mm-hmm. So produce, move. So move. I mean, obviously pick it up because it doesn't deserve to be in Bob the Builder's hands. Okay, got flat. That was bugging me. How it's slightly off flat and angled. Anywho. So he gets 3 cubes. I guess he gives 5 cubes to... No, he gives 3 cubes because... Let me see here.
I think
Slide,
Bob the Builder
build.
should have 4 cubes to be
Give
able
me a
to...
second. Give me a second. 1 slide, build, move. No, he's not able to get... I guess he could build, move, slide, build,
Well,
produce. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he needs all 4 cubes.
yeah.
Okay. Tripoli and Frankfurt. Okay, so first step is build. Build, move, slide, build. I guess he could have actually, because he has an extra protection. He has an extra action which he's gonna just use to produce. So I guess he could have, but whatever.
Yeah.
And produce.
Alright, there's only one other spot to build thingamajigs.
What?
There's only one other black city.
But yeah, we're... Oh, you mean... But that's already maxed out.
Yeah.
And eventually we're going to move it off of Istanbul, so... But that's like our last one we move, because we want, you know, farmer to farm.
Right.
So... I've drawn 2, I've infected 2, so... What's the farmer going to do?
The farmer takes Anti-Navarro away and puts one in the reserve on the...
What? No.
Anti-Navarro.
Why? It's a good
It
card.
gets it out of reserve.
It's a good card.
We have 2 characters that can take it out of the discard.
Fine, I guess. So 1 from the reserve onto Navarro. And so that was your first action. What now?
I moved to Sprinkler Central as second action.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, I make supplies and sprinkle.
You're gonna make supplies twice or make supplies once?
Gonna make supplies once, sprinkle twice.
Okay.
Let's sprinkle. How many do I have?
You have 5.
Okay, let's make Frankfurt have 6 total, and Paris have 4.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, then I draw 2.
Are you sure? Hey! We can now break the rules.
Hey.
We can now break the rules of red lines.
Neat.
Okay. So now what?
Infection.
Infection, yeah. Istanbul and Cairo. Okay. Communist propaganda. I'm thinking that his best actions he can do is move
Go to
here.
Istanbul, take them all off.
Yeah, take 4.
Then
Yeah, take 4. And then, produce supplies for 8 on the space. That's 2 actions. You know what? Apparently, my coughing has decided to just kick up again. So I'm going to go rush into the other room, get some Mucinex, clear this cough, and be right back. Think about what his last 2 actions are going to be.
it looks like they're just going to be make supplies twice and then transfer all the goodies to the dude.
Alright. Everything's fine now. Nothing bad is happening. The world isn't coming
Cool.
crashing down. We're fine.
Alright, so I think there's nothing for
Besides
him
what?
to do other than make supplies twice.
Yeah, okay. And then he what? Just shares the rest of it with everybody?
Yeah,
By everybody, I mean the farmer.
well, how many do we want the labor to drop on Madagascar before GTFOing?
Sure, that many. I mean, he doesn't really have to GTFO anywhere, but there.
Yeah, he doesn't have somewhere to GTFO yet.
Second epidemic. Well, I think our deck is finally the right size for the number of epidemics we got. Istanbul twice. Okay.
Well, it looks like Bob the Builder's set up to build in blue.
Not really, but whatever.
Well, not this action, but you can get set up to build in blue.
So, drop 3 on Madagascar. That's first action. Second. Third. Or second still, because slide. So in other words, I did drop these 2 cubes while I was over there. And I produced twice. Yeah. Like that. I'm set up to build the blue.
I don't think you could produce twice while dropping
1,
in.
2, 3, 4, and then slide. Because he has slide. Produce twice, drop.
You can
Move.
produce once.
Produce twice, that's 2 actions, right?
Yeah.
Drop,
Then
that's a
you
3rd action.
dropped.
Alright, then move is
Yeah.
a 4th action. And then slide.
Oh, yeah, because Research Station is on there. You don't have to go back to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Okay. We gooch.
I don't need your cards. Although in theory, although in theory, we don't need to search this round. I don't need your cards. Cairo and London. All right. What's Farmer gonna do with his "I'm breaking the rules" chart ceiling card?
Well, he makes supplies once.
Mm-hmm.
And then sprinklers.
Okay. Is he sprinkling to one spot? Is he sprinkling to multiple spots? What have we got here? He's got 6 supplies.
Well, I guess he's sprinkling to 4 different spots because he's right where he needs to be.
Okay. But
So
he
we'll
also
add
only has
2
6 supplies.
Yeah, we'll add 2 to Cairo, 2 to London, 1 to Trips, and 1 to Paris.
There's one more supply cube in the reserve for later, I guess.
Yeah.
To be sure. Okay. Frankfurt and Tripoli. Okay. And communist propaganda.
Well, I guess produce once and move to brew and do the meme.
But it's not 3 blues. Come on, this is a 3 blue meme. So we're gonna move to London and then shove 2 blues down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, here is the supply cube which you're going to move to. This guy.
And then Sprinkler gets the rest.
Mm-hmm. Man, we have... I guess this is a make-up for last round where we had dense portable antiviral labs and produce supplies. Because this round they are helium grade.
Yeah. Alright, infection time.
Broken link on the Paris. So we remove 1 from Paris. And where are we breaking? I guess we're going to break it using the discard.
Yeah. Because unrationed event is not being used.
Yeah, unrationed event is being used to fatten up our deck. So that way we stand a chance against 10 freaking epidemics. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so... I guess Laborer does what Laborer does and starts with a 2, 3. Starts with a produce supply center. Then I thought about this. To do the search action, you may take the city card, actually your current city, from the discard. I do the search action on San Francisco, searching by C. But look at that, I gain an action. So in other words, because that search action was free, I just gained an action out of nowhere. So I've only done 1 of my 5 actions. My second action out of 5 is to produce 2 supply cubes. My free action to move to Denver. And now I produce another supply center.
Neat.
So I've used 3 out of 5.
You've used 3 out of 5.
I guess my 4th and 5th actions are just to get supply cubes? No, wait. I should probably leave them there for Farmer and Portable Antiviral Lab.
Although you could produce and then move to his
Well, no,
spot.
I'd rather get Portable Antiviral Lab out of your hand. Right now, it's just taking up hand space.
Yeah. Well, Auntie Navarro's gonna go bye-bye.
Yeah, well. So I got 2 actions left. Oh, I don't know, man. Does it look like we're close to shoving another cure down my throat?
Satellites.
What?
No, it doesn't look like we're close to shoving any cures down your throat. It's just going to be
Oh, that
whatever
reminds
you
me, we
draw.
needed to open up 35 earlier. To, you know, get our future knowledge packet.
Oh, also you've searched once, so do not search again.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did I grab the wrong... I did grab the wrong one. Hey, look at that! Hey, these little... look at that! We have unlocked our future knowledge packet.
Neat.
Okay, so... Um... Let's... For my last two actions, move here, move here. I'm taking a bet that more than likely I'm going to get a blue cure, just by statistics. Because there are more blues in the game than there are not blues in the game.
Right, but you kind of need that blue card to be like the Paris.
Yeah. Ask and ye shall receive.
Okay. Are you going to use... Well, yeah, we're so damn efficient that it's like...
And I just drew a Paris with a broken link on it. So, who's volunteering a card to sacrifice? Tripoli?
Farmer can discard trips.
Okay. Good, 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 good. Right, so now it is...
Alright, so Farmer's first action is to Madagascar from reserves.
Yep, that's our last reserve possible, though.
Yeah.
Now
second and third actions... Wait, there's... produce supplies and shit out here, so I'll make supply once and sprinkler 3 times. No, not using portable because it's not efficient enough.
Okay, you'll do it once. Might as well just do it twice, man. Anyway, where are you gonna sprinkle
other people
to?
have produced supplies. I'm gonna sprinkle.
You only have 5 to sprinkle.
Paris. 3 cubes. Onto Trips 1 cube, and onto Cairo 1 cube.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why that card's upside down. Did you have that card?
Portable's still in my hand.
Yeah. I do not know why. Did I accidentally draw from the top of the deck? I think I did. Yeah, I accidentally drew from the top of the deck. Whatever. Anyway, so you've done all your actions. Here we go. Hey, look at that. You got a portable supplies and an epidemic. Better watch out. We're up to 3. St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, then Paris, and we're going to break the link at Paris, I assume. All right,
All right.
who's breaking the link?
I guess Ratland.
Yeah. I love how it'll be forever Ratland, even though there's no game in which we'll search that ever again.
Yeah.
All right. What is communist
Oh,
propaganda gonna do?
well, communist propaganda can portable once,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be all the cubes.
Does he do that?
No, that would be dumb and stupid, and it's stupid and it's dumb.
Why would it be dumb and stupid?
Because what the fuck is he using all his other actions for?
I don't know.
I just produce all the times and then give 2 of the cubes to Bob the Builder and the other 3 to Sprinkler.
Okay, 2 cubes of the builder, the other 3 to Sprinkler. And that's all you do, I guess. You know, Mr. Sprinkler, we're gonna have to spin this card eventually.
Yeah. Shit,
Yeah.
I do need to actually take an action though, right? Because that
was
was
only
just
3.
3.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright, I slide to the right.
why you slide into the right?
Because I have to take an action.
You don't have to do an action.
Don't you?
No.
I feel
Hey.
like you do.
Whatever. I don't think you do. Either way. You could literally do the I don't know. You could do the make supplies action. There you go. Anywho, now it is time to draw your cards. You got Ligma.
I got Ligma.
Yep.
Trips, Frankfurt, Laudnall.
Did you say Laudnall? Oh, Laud.
Mayhap.
Anywho. Slide, so I used no action so far. First actual action is to build a blue. Build a blue workshop.
Second action is produce supplies. Third action is draw a line to St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I guess I'll produce supplies to get out of my hand. I take those.
Oh, I meant make supplies. But whatevs.
Produce supplies, get it out of my hand. Anyway, I pick up those 4. I drop those 4. So that's my second action. My third action is draw a line. Just go ahead and erase this line and redraw it because that different size was annoying me. Anyway. Alright. So that was my third action. And I guess my fourth action is to Let's go ahead and move to Istanbul.
Or build a satellite just to get cubes back into the stockpile.
But if I move to Istanbul, you could just take the cubes.
Yeah, I guess.
Because there is no reason to build a satellite. Like, you know what? I force you to take the cubes. Istanbul, Cairo, and Paris.
Ah,
Farmer.
it looks like I can finally make supplies with portable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that, then make supplies another time to get all of them out.
Okay.
And sprinkler into 3 locations.
Mm-hmm.
I believe trips could use some sprinkler. The 3 spots are going to be Cairo, London, and Frankenfurter.
Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cubes to spend.
Let's do 3 on Frankfurt. 3 on Cairo. And 5 on Laudnal.
Okay.
Neat.
Istanbul, Cairo, and Madagascar. What you going to do? Communist propaganda, but okay. I don't know, said communist propaganda, but okay.
Should I feed you a pair of yellows?
You would also have to resurrect Paris if you're going to do that.
Well, I can't resurrect it without any blues.
And point has been proven.
Yeah.
Well, unless of
Well,
it's too late for Farmer to feed.
yeah, Farmer drew those at the end of his turn. So, yeah, I'm gonna move to soap and then feed you 2 yellows.
Okay. Delicious, delicious yellows. Congratulations, you now have a blue. Frankfurt, London, and Tripoli. Okay. So I believe it is now time for the laborer to do something. So So I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up those 4, then produce supplies. On that spot we're on for the first action. The second action is to go to Tripoli. The third action is to drop Trow on Tripoli. Tripoli. And the fourth action is to go back to Istanbul.
Oh, you're not gonna get ready to drop that yellow?
I can easily... Oh, wait. That was a slide action, wasn't it? So... Produce... So, produce, slide, drop, move. And I got one more action, so... Guess we'll just keep maxing out North America.
I was thinking you could go to Ratland and draw the line to Good Air for no reason.
Okay, so I'm at Soap then. Whatever. It is a line that does need to be drawn. Eventually. Maybe. Never. We're at our 4th Depiamic. And it's Anton Navarro. So, I've got good news. The 2 Parises are in the top 15 out of 16 cards. Istanbul, Tripoli, Paris.
Of course.
Okay. Farmer Steve. So are we going to start drawing some absurd lines from Wakanda to San Francisco?
It seems to be about that time. Wait, I can ignore all the things?
Yeah, you ignore... you do the chart ceiling for free. Do not spend any action or any... Do not spend an action or any supply queues. Cross any number of red region lines.
Alright, I guess... Because raisins, we connect...
So you have to... I think you have to be there at Wakanda, right? Because that's the way the action works.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I move there, do that as a free action, then move back?
Yeah, because it doesn't even... Oh, I accidentally moved my piece earlier. Hold on a second. So, first action, move here. Second, not even an action because it doesn't take an action.
Mm-hmm.
I draw the longest line we've drawn in this game. Here goes. Where do we want it to go to? Do we want it to go Good Air? Do we want it to go to Soap? Do we want to go to San Francisco? Or we can't go to LA.
Why? Oh yeah, we can't go to LA.
Yeah.
Let's troll it up and have it go to San Francisco.
Like, there's no reason to have it go to nowhere.
Right. I mean, that's a much handier card once we've unlocked the reds.
Yeah. I'm already not happy with the line. If I'm not happy... I can reduce my DPI. Hold on a second. I swear I had a DPI reduction switch. I guess I don't. That's a pretty thick line, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
OCD, OCD, OCD is triggering. OCD, OCD. OCD is triggering. Watch out, here comes OCD. Yay! Now it's bugging me how much bigger these lines are.
Just don't think about it. Gorsh, it's already 10 o'clock, and this is the fortnight where we're very quickly going to get to a point where it's like, yeah, we got this on lock.
Good enough. Good enough. Not good enough. Okay, so what's your last two actions, I guess?
I go back to sprinkler,
Okay.
and then I sprinkle. Onto Paris with all 2 cubes.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, Paris was drawn. That's a broken link. Who's sacking their card?
I'll sack my eggs.
Okay, now it is... I did remove the Paris cube, right? I don't think I did.
I don't know. I don't think you did.
There you go. Alright, so... Communist propaganda. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I can't make very many supplies.
Shove a yellow
I
at my ass.
give you another yellow.
And then...
I trade my blue for a Paris as my second action. My third is to go to London. Hey, you have Paris.
Alright, St. Petersburg. Wrong card. But you're at... he's at London when he ends. And I'm like, I thought I used you up like a $2 whore, Paris. What you doing back?
Jordan's mother.
That's something bad to say. Epidemics. So good news is the 2 Parises are in the top 5 cards. Alright, we drew a Paris. So who's sacking a card here?
I'll sack the tubs.
Okay, sack the tubs. Now it is time for this guy to do what he does best, in that he produces twice to get a bunch of cubes, slides to the left, then he builds a yellow station and draws a line in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our yeah, we've already maxed out our supply centers, so I guess I'm going to steal it from London. What the hell was
Johannesburg first.
London? Because it's about maxed out.
Well,
I guess
we're gonna build more, but London still has reason to be traveled.
What's the name of that one? It was Xandar. Okay. Draw 2. Oh wait, I already did draw 2.
You did?
Yeah, I did. No, I haven't.
Yeah, you haven't.
No, okay. London, Paris. So London and Paris get hit. Who's sacking a card? Well, unrationed event gets sacked, because unrationed event is unrationed.
Yep.
Hey, do we want to draw another sea chart line? To hook up Wakanda to Buenos Aires or Soap? Or Lagos? Alright.
It's all just troll connections, though.
We do have one guy that starts at Wakanda, though, so... Fine, don't worry about it. Okay, anywho, now it is Farmer Joe's turn. Okay. Farmer Joe does what Farmer Joe does.
I take all the cubes off and produce supplies for 8.
So there's 6 on the space. 2 more get put on the spot. No, wait. 1 more gets put on the spot. Okay. That was your first action. That was also your first mistake.
Mm-hmm. I sprinkle them all onto Paris as my second action.
Okay.
My third action is I go to London and give you a blue. Or third and fourth action is to go to London and give you a blue.
Okay. London blue dot give has returned true. Tripoli, Istanbul, Frankfurt, Cairo. Tripoli, Istanbul, Frankfurt, Cairo. Frankfurt and Cairo. Okay, communist propaganda.
Alright,
but okay.
Are we ready to call it yet? Because it seems impossible.
We still have some.
Us.
We still have some stuff to move around.
Yeah, we still have to move.
And also, I don't think we want to ever call it until it reaches 5.
Okay. So I have a yellow cure I can give, and
you can.
You're close to yellow, so Go to soap, give yellow, that's 2 actions. Actions 3 and 4 is to get 4 more cubes out.
Alright, and hand them to this guy.
2 of them to that
I
guy.
can use all 4. I can literally get both stations out.
Alright, you get all of them then.
Yay! Anyway, so
Okay,
draw
that's
2.
all 4 actions.
We got
Draw
Kinshasa, Istanbul, Cairo, Petersburg, Madagascar. Istanbul and Cairo. There we go. Man, I really hope he eventually releases that damn mod for Skith. Sorry, just a random topic to
Rise of
bust into.
Fenris?
Yeah. That's a random topic to bust into, but honestly, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. So this is 2. So if I spin Ligma, and I can spin Ligma. Anyway, so I'm going to use that one to move.
So
London.
that's your first action since you just slid.
Yeah. Second action is to go to San Francisco. Third action is to go to Chicago. Fourth action is to and we are moving Istanbul. And now I'm going to say, if we go 2 rounds and the game doesn't even look like it's going to produce us a problem, we've won. Okay.
We still want to move Cairo though before we finish, right?
Okay. We don't have to. I just wanted to move London because there's going to be a month where we're not going to move one. The second fortnight we're not going to move London. So in other words, the second fortnight London will get up to 8 population.
Yeah.
So Cairo doesn't have to be moved, at least not this month. I'll leave the. I mean, I'm just saying, like, now if we go 2 rounds without us, even looking like we're gonna have a problem, I think we've won.
Okay.
And we're still gonna have enough time to move Cairo. FYI.
Yep. All right. So
Madagascar, London, Tripoli. London, Tripoli. Alright, so in other words, all of us have 2 actions left.
Okay.
Alright, what you gonna do, farmer?
Well, you kind of moved my main hub.
Yeah, I know. That just means we have to produce supplies elsewhere and give them to you through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's propaganda.
Right. Okay, so I'm brew. So I'm going to move to I'll move to Titan, produce twice for 4 cubes. That second production, I will make it rain down in St. Petersburg.
Okay.
So that's
3 actions. You have one more left.
3 actions. Then I go to Xandar.
Okay. Alright. So that's a Frankfurter. Frankfurt, St. Petersburg, Tripoli. Okay. The end. So, communist propaganda. What? Move to Xandar, produce supplies, make supplies?
Yep. So that's 13 supplies.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So, only 1 supply wasted, but whatever, honestly. Alright. I got one more action. What's you gonna do with your last action there, bro?
My one other action was to give you Kinshasa before I left.
Alright, Kinshasa has been given. Alright. Epidemic and...
Communist propaganda to go to Farmer, the rest go to Sprinkler.
Clearly 4 go to... I only need to make 1, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Sprinkler. Yeah, Epidemic. So, let me... Hey, we're at 5. It's a Paris. Good, at least one of our 2 Parises will be in the top 4. Which means we are guaranteed to not draw all 5. St. Petersburg, then Paris. Somebody's gonna have to give up something here. I give up. No, Farmer gives up.
I give up Istanbul.
So it's that guy's turn. Now it's this turn. Move, slide, drop all 3. No, just drop 2 and use supply cubes. Move Karo out of there. So that was second action. Third action is go to Xandar. Fourth action. Oh wait. Third action is to go to Good Air. Then draw a C chart, and then 4th action is to go to Xandar. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just go to Xandar. Anywho, what I'm thinking is we use extended forecast to shove the other Paris up top, so that way we can just use it again.
Are we in safe epidemic?
36, and we are in our 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're in safe epidemic.
Okay then.
Paris is the card we draw this turn. The rest of the cards don't matter.
Let's put Madagascar close to the top as well.
Really? Okay.
Well, you see how many cubes we stuck on it?
Fair enough. Okay, so we draw Paris this round, which means that's one off of Paris. And have I drawn my cards yet? I don't think I have.
You drew an epidemic.
No, I didn't.
Or no. No, you haven't drawn yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have one more card before I hit my hand limit. Okay. Alright, so we already drew the Paris. We're breaking its link with Istanbul, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What is Sprinkler gonna sprinkle?
Well, first I produce supplies
Okay. And I assume
for
you pick
the
them up
rest
too.
of the supplies. And yes, I pick them up. Second, I move to Sprinkler Zone.
Yep. And third or fourth, you sprinkle?
Uh-huh. And I guess I sprinkle onto Frankfurt and Trips.
Oh boy.
Let's sprinkle 4 each onto those 2. I'm not sprinkling my whole stack.
Okay, so Frankfurt and Trips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because basically that's my whole next round is just sprinklering in a circle.
So, I'm just going to point out that was your second round, so that was your last round.
Yeah.
So
like pretty much moving forward, like y'all just produce all the supplies that got shreked.
So
and then Sprinkler sprinkles them all back down.
No, remember we said we all have 2 rounds left.
Okay. Madagascar, London, Trips.
Just be sure.
Trips.
Madagascar. 2 Tripolis. London. Okay. Now it is Communist Propaganda's turn, and it's Communist Propaganda's last turn, to be more precise. Hey, look at that. London's looking low. If you shore it up, it doesn't even look like the game could defeat us.
Yeah, so I make supplies.
Once, because you have to spend 2 movement points to get there. 1, 2. The drop.
Yeah, I guess instead of
Move.
doing communist propaganda,
you use Communist Propaganda to steal. Got it.
Yeah. And sure, let's drop all 6 of those down.
You give all of these to Laborer since it's Laborer's last turn. Like, it looks like we could shore... Anytime that we ever have to worry about this area, we just go there. You know?
Right.
Frankfurt, Cairo, it's 2. Cairo, that's 2. Madagascar, London, that's 4. And Frankfurt, Shit. Yeah, we have a ridiculous number of turns to go to if we would just sit here and just roll it out. So, now it's this guy's turn. Oh no. It looks like Cairo's looking pretty awful. Produced twice? Say it isn't so. Slide, move is third action, fourth action is drop a shit ton. And what do you think? Does it look like the game could screw us over at any moment in time?
Not really.
Istanbul. Okay, so we remove one from Istanbul and put this deck over, scuffle it, drop it, redo. Look ahead at the cards here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, I mean, we've got control of the deck. 1, 2, 3,
days.
4, 5, and yeah, we've got control of the deck. And even when it goes deeper, like, yeah, there's another Paris. Like, we're gonna hit Paris pretty regularly. We're gonna, yeah, we have control of the deck, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I'm willing to say we've won because I don't want to go through the last 14 or so turns.
Yeah.
We have control, and all else fails, if we need like emergency sprinkles, we can build in Istanbul and then, you know, last second move it someplace else.
Right.
Because, spoiler alert, I've got blacks for days as long as I don't ever discard.
Whoa.
As long as I don't ever
There's
discard
nowhere
Paris.
to build black. Oh, right.
So, you know,
building it back where it was, yeah.
like I built it back where it was for emergency sprinkles. Like it's all good, man. We won as far as I'm concerned, but we won through losing.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start clearing up some nonsense here.
Alright, and we'll need to lower all our London, Cairo, and Johannesburg.
And, you know, even if they do finally get us, we still have Lima and Anta Navarro in play, along with ways to get them out of the graveyard. So,
Yeah,
honestly, I don't see a
multiple
way.
ways to get them out of the graveyard.
One way, actually, because, well, 2 ways if you consider I could technically use the search
I
way.
had Mexico City in my
Oh,
hand.
yeah, that too. Yeah, we had multiple ways. Like, we're golden. We are golden. Okay, so click Adventures in game and reduce you back to 7. Reduce you back to 6. Reduce you back to 5. And that one was already at 8, so it didn't matter.
Yep.
So,
And the rest of them did what heroes do. Oh, and we'll need to move 3 of those back to the reserve.
yeah, but I want to pick them up first. I want to touch them in my hand. Okay. So,
Oh yeah, we have a pause, don't we?
hold on a second. We're missing 3 cubes, and I don't know where they are.
Did you put the 3 cubes back into the reserve?
Yeah, that's right. So, there's actually not a pause this month. There are no pause. The dogs are unhappy.
Okay, so it said to destroy at the end of the game that objective.
Yep. We complete the objective, so now we destroy it. Oh no. We don't have it for an objective, Brian. Whatever are we to do?
Nice.
Brian, whatever are we to do? So the deck didn't change its length, but we are going to get 2 additional cards. So if you can go ahead and update the numbers.
Okay, can I edit a DM?
Yes, you can.
So we're adding 2 cards.
Yeah, 2 cards in the form of rationed events, which are going to be extended time and I don't know.
Yeah, extended time and airlift.
Yeah, airlift. Okay, so we just completed game 1. How much money do we have to spend here? We have 27 cities on the grid. So we have 6 monies to spend since we purposely lost the first fortnight.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So,
we don't want to permanent those satellites.
yeah, keep in mind we have to have 3 unit worth of upgrade for next month. So we can only at most buy a 2.
Neat.
So we can only at most buy a coordinator or facility, or a coordinator or foreman. That, or we just spend all 6 on population and call it a night.
Sounds good to me.
All 6 on population? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 1, 2.
I think that we want to keep having options of places that we can move supply centers to, rather than maxing out a whole fucking continent.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Let's
3,
just
4.
keep maxing out our havens.
Really? I mean, we could. Or we could boost some of these lands that we never go to, the rat lands and shit.
Yeah. Yawning.
Alright, well, I got an idea. Let's boost Wakanda up to maximum.
Mm-hmm.
So, That is 6 spent on Wakanda.
5 spent on Wakanda.
5 spent on Wakanda. Sorry. That is 5 spent on Wakanda. And that 8 looks upside down. That's gonna trip me up. Anyway,
Let's make Kinshasa not orange.
sure. So that was the 6th one spent out of 6.
Yep.
There we go. I hope everybody feels great. Feels great. Feels amazing.